Rumpelstiltskin. Once, a miller bragged about his lovely daughter to the king. He claimed that she could do anything. She can even spin straw into gold. The miller didn't mean to lie. It just popped out. "Bring her to my castle," said the king, hastily. "My advisors demand more gold." So the miller brought his daughter to the castle. When the king saw her, he fell in love. But his advisors locked the poor girl in a room full of straw, saying, "Spin this straw into gold by morning. If you cannot, then your father will be punished for lying to the king." The poor girl knew that she couldn't spin straw into gold. When she began to cry, a tiny little man appeared. He promised to spin the gold if she would give him something in return. "How about my necklace?" the girl offered. The little man agreed, and in no time he spun all the straw into gold. The king was amazed and thanked the girl, but his advisors locked her into an even bigger room full of straw and demanded more gold. Once more, the tiny little man appeared. Again, he promised to spin the gold in return for something. "How about my ring?" the girl offered. The little man agreed, and again he spun every bit of straw into gold. The king was thrilled, but his advisors demanded more gold. "Fine," he said, "but if she spins the gold again, I'll make her my queen." Again, the little man appeared, but now the girl had nothing left to give him. "I will spin the gold," said the little man, "if you promise to give me your firstborn child." The girl believed she would never have a child, because she thought the advisors would never let her marry. "Very well," she said. "I agree." When the king's advisors saw all the gold, they were delighted, and when the king embraced the miller's daughter, he swore he would love her always. They were married, and in the time new, the queen gave birth to a baby boy, who was the joy of her life. But on the boy's first birthday, the tiny little man appeared once more. The queen begged and pleaded to keep her child. The little man finally agreed to release her from her promise, only if she could guess his name in 3 days' time. On the first day, the queen tried name after name, but to each the little man shook his head. On the second day, the queen sent her servants out to gather every name in the kingdom. Still, she couldn't guess. On the third day, she had almost given up hope when one of her handmaids came running into the room. She had been walking in the woods when she overheard the little man singing, "What a most delightful game! Oh, Rumpelstiltskin is my name." That evening, the little man came to claim his prize. The queen asked, "Is your name Peter?" "No," he replied. "John?" "No." "Ralph?" "No." "Albert?" "No." Now, the queen smiled. "Is it Rumpelstiltskin?" At that, Rumpelstiltskin stamped his little feet and flew into a rage. He ran away as fast as his legs could carry him, and he was never seen again. The end. And this is another story for another time.